Hi, I'm Angeline De Castro, and this is my part for virtualization. So, first is virtualization techniques that presents a software. So, ang software is ano siya, isang virtualization na kung saan ang interface na ginagamit ng mga virtual machine tulad ng hardware. But, but take note, hindi sila totally pareho dahil binabago ang interface para mas maging mabilis at effective ang virtual machine. So like example ng virtualization is yung Zen Hypervisor. So yung Zen Hypervisor is popular platforms for building virtual environments. The creation of multiple virtual machines on a single physical machine. So next is yung the intent of the modified interface. So sabi naman dito, yung goal naman niya is to reduce the time na ini-inspired sa isang operation na mahirap i-perform in a virtual environment kumpara sa non-virtualized. So ano nga ba ibig sabihin ng non-virtualized? Isang server na nag-operate ng system tulad ng Windows o Linux ng diretsyo na sa hardware. Hindi na kailangan iset ng virtualization. So next,
So next is I'm Jehanna Lumawag and my part is paravirtualization. Paravirtualization is enhanced performance by enabling the guest OS to interact directly with the host OS through special hooks provided by the hypervisor. Unlike traditional virtualization, where the guest OS operates in isolation, paravirtualization is allows for more efficient communication and coordination, reducing performance overhead. Second is about a successful paravirtualization. It is can simplify the virtual machine monitor or VMM and reduce performance loss by moving critical tasks from the virtual domain to the host domain, leading to more efficient execution of virtual machine. And this photo is all about the modified guest OS is an operating system tailored for a specific task or optimizations. Second is hypervisor. Hypervisor is software that creates and manages virtual machines on top of the host hardware. Third is hard host hardware. Host hardware is refers to the physical computer or server that provides the resources for the OS and virtual machines. Next is.
So, yan next. I'm Andrea de Acosta. History. Paravirtualization is a new term for an old idea. IBM's BM operating system has offered such a facility since 1972 and earlier as CP67. In the BM world, this is referred to an diagnosed code because it uses an instruction code used normally only by hardware maintenance software and thus unde- under undefined. The Parallels Workstation operating system calls its equivalent a hypercall. Such a calls require support in the guest operating system which has to save to a hyper hypervisor specific code to make such calls. Next slide. The term paravirtualization was first used in the research literature in association with the Denali Virtual Machine Manager. The term is also used to describe the Zen L-Port, Rango, VMware, Wind River, and Extratum hypervisors. All these projects can use paravirtualization techniques to support high performance virtual machine on x86 hardware by implementing a virtual machine that does not implement the hardware to virtualize parts of the actual times 86 instruction. So, ayun nga, yung para virtualization ay isang lumang concept na binigyan lang ng panibagong pangalan. Tapos, yung IBM BM's operating system, noong 1972 pa, meron ng feature ang IBM BM operating system na pwede mong patakbuhin ang isang operating system sa loob ng isang pang-operating system. Dati pa ito ginagawa at ang tawag dito ay para virtualization. Tapos yun, sa BM World and Diagnose Code. Sa mundo ng BM, tinatawag itong diagnose code dahil gumagamit ito ng special na instruction code na karaniwan ay para lang sa hardware maintenance. Ibig sabihin, parang may access ka sa isang specific na utos na hindi usually ginagamit ng regular na software. Tapos sa Parallels Workstation and Hypercall. Sa Parallels Workstation, ang tawag nila sa katumbas na feature nito ay Hypercall. Pareho lang ito ng concept ng diagnose code. Pero iba lang yung pangalan. Support in guest operating system. Para gumana ito, kailangan ng suporta ng guest operating system na dapat merong specific code para magawa ang mga utos ng hypervisor specific na ayun. Ibig sabihin yung OS na tumatakbo sa loob ng BM ay dapat may kakayahan na mag-execute ng mga ganitong klaseng call.
Ayaw pa na umasa.
Next po.
Okay, so good evening everyone. My name is Ray Glenn, and here is my report. It's all about Linux para virtualization support. So, para virtualization is a virtualization techniques that modifies the guest operating system to cooperate with the hypervisor, resulting in the better performance than the full virtualization. So, this is achieved by providing the guest with a modified hardware abstraction layer that is tailored to the hypervisor's capabilities. So, another term for para virtualization is the ParaVirt OPS. So, the ParaVirt OPS is a specific implementation of para virtualization that was initially developed by the Zen group and later adopted by the hypervisor and the Linux distribution. So it provides a hypervisor agnostic interface between the hypervisor and the guest kernel, allowing for more flexible and efficient virtualization. So at the year 2006, the Usenext conference in Boston, Massachusetts, a group of Linux development vendors, including the IBM, the VMware, the Zen, and the Red Hat, so came together and they developed a new form of para virtualization, which is the ParaVirt OPS. Next slide, please. So, sabi ko nga kanina, ang para virtualization, it's also known as the ParaVirt OPS because it's shortened to PBOPS. So, it was included in the mainline by the Linux kernel. So, this means that ParaVirt OPS became a part of the standard Linux kernel, making it widely accessible to the and supported. So, it started with a version of 2.6.23. So, this indicates the specific version of the Linux kernel where ParaVirt OPS was the first introduced. And also, it provides a hypervisor agnostic interface. So, meaning this ParaVirt OPS can work with different types of hypervisor, offering a flexibility and compatibility. And it is also act as the intermediary between the hypervisor and the guest kernel, meaning this role of the ParaVirt OPS is very crucial in managing the communication and interaction between the virtualization layer and the guest operating system. Okay, next slide, please. So for the last slide, it is the distribution support for PBOPS. Guest kernels appeared starting with the Ubuntu 7.04 and the Red Hat 9, and the Zen hypervisor based on any it's either 2.6 6.24 or later kernel supported with PDOPS guest. So the distribution support of the Parabird OPS guest kernel indicates which Linux distribution rather have included the Parabird OPS as a supported virtualization method. So it is also katulad nga sinabi ko kanina, it is also like the Ubuntu or the Red Hat and other that have incorporated the Parabird OPS. So ano pa ba? That so yeah, that's all. That's all our report. And thank you so much for listening.